Now we're gonna keep on going with the care for the psoas, and this one is going to be about self-massage and also with the use of the weight of your own body and gravity. What we need is balls. These are very soft balls. They come from the Franklin method. It's a Pilates method. These, as you see, are like regular tennis balls, and they are smaller and they're also harder. Depending what your psoas is like, it can feel better to first maybe start with these balls because they're a bit softer and they're also a bit more round. Because that can be sometimes a bit painful, but you're going to see how it is for you. We have here a long bolster as support for the groins and also to ease and lengthen the lumbar area here. And we're going to start with these two Franklin balls to really get into the tissue and massage the psoas. The first step is to bring yourself over here. Oh yeah, and we have also a crown here to bed your head into. That can be very releasing and relieving for the neck muscles. So you bring yourself over that bolster, find your groin area, and then really bed yourself onto the bolster so that you feel that your tailbone points down and that your whole area around the lower belly, your psoas, is supported. It's very important now, as I talk to you, actually I crunch that lower back. We don't want that. Therefore you're gonna from here elongate out and go down, and also rest your head either on your folded hands or onto the crown. You can bring the hands in cactus position at the side. Let the weight really drop into the support and spend there a couple of minutes. As you see here, the whole area here is long and broad. I have now the legs pointed out. You can also bring them parallel, but it is more releasing to have the legs pointing out and to the side in an outward rotation. And then we're going to spend a couple of minutes here. I'm going to not do that now because you can do that at home and really pay attention to the sensation in the lumbar area here. And then we bring the hands at the side, plant the hands in, feather your legs out, integrate the shoulder blades and lift gently off. Pressing the hands in, coming up, and now here we can be in a sort of cobra position but still supporting the lumbar area onto the bolster. So you can really lean into there. Integrate the shoulder blades, reach up, spend here a couple of breaths, maybe bring the neck forward. And then from there, pressing the hands in, lifting the tailbone back and coming back to table position. Now we're going to use the balls. So these balls will come into the place where the psoas is, and that is, some people asked me that before, I mentioned it in the film before, the psoas attaches in the lumbar vertebrae 1 till 4, and that is from your belly button a little bit down and to the side. And there's another exercise how you can find and discover the psoas lying down, but that's another film. So from here, it is from the belly button to the side and then in the very back of the spine. And that's what we're going to, this area we're going to reach with this ball. So you place the balls here. Come again over onto the bolster and then find yourself onto the balls and let your weight slowly drop in there. So the accent is really on slow so that you can feel them getting into the tissue, and then we can slowly roll and massage. And here it's very important what my arms are doing. So I have my arms long and flat on the ground, spread out with the fingers, and I press into the ground to actually feel and steer the motion in the pelvis into the round surface of the balls to finally massage the area there. You can also from here roll again forward and down and really let the weight drop into the balls. As I mentioned, these balls are quite soft, and it's even softer here as you have the support here onto the bolster. Some people do that straight onto the ground without the help of the bolster. Depending, if you have a very tight psoas, it might be hard then to reach into the area. That's why I put the extra support of the bolster here. And then also from here, you can press the hands in, lift up and lift back, and if you want from here, broaden the knees out, and to counter pose you can spend there for a couple of breaths into child's pose.